Hey guys, welcome back to WatchGauge. I'm going to jump right into the wristwatch check because very often I go through shooting a whole video, I get to editing and go, I forgot the wristwatch check. Just don't think of it. So before we go any further, I am really enjoying the heck out of this Ocean Crawler Core Diver. This watch is absolutely bananas. I am so in love with this watch, this brand, and everything that Christian is doing. So one of my most recent videos was the Ocean Crawler introduction to WatchGauge. As an introduction, thank you, or whatever you may call it, Christian has been super kind to allow me to offer a $200 price reduction as a welcome to WatchGauge special. And this watch retails for $999. By the way, there's a handful of different colorways on WatchGauge. I'll leave a link below. But this watch retails for $999, and it can be had only on WatchGauge right now for $799, and that deal is not going to last. So if you have any interest at all, check out the last video I did. Jump on WatchGauge, check them out. Touch base with me if you have any questions at john@watchgauge.com. So the purpose of this video today is I actually want to thank a handful of people. As many of you may have already seen the video from the Urban Gentry, about 2 weeks ago I was a guest with Tristano, and it was really cool. We had a fantastic time. We laughed our tails off. We just bantered back and forth for about 40 minutes on why I've never owned a Rolex, to different theories on people who are bullies on the internet, to a bunch of different things. We had a great time. It got a ton of views and a ton of great comments. So if you haven't seen that video, again, link below. So before I say it over and over and over, there's going to be a link below to all of the videos I talk about right now. So the other thing is in the last couple of weeks, WatchGauge or WatchGauge watches have been featured on 3 other YouTube channels. Now, it's my philosophy, it's my belief, it's my way of doing business that I believe that the more people that work together, the more that tide will rise all ships, so to say. With that, I've become very friendly with a handful of really great people in the industry over the last year and a half, especially in the microbrand side, but also in the social media side, where I've never really had any presence at all, even on a personal level. So over the last couple of weeks, a few YouTubers who have become friends have reached out and said, hey, you know, we really love what you're doing, and maybe we could do a review of one of the watches you have, or work in some other way together, similar to the way I did with Tristano, I suppose. So to make it easy in the beginning, I sent a few watches down on loaner to 3 different YouTubers, and I want to give them a real big shout out and thank you so much for just exposing WatchGauge and myself to their audience. In chronological order, the first shout out goes to the budding watch enthusiast. So Brad over at the budding watch enthusiast. on YouTube reviewed one of the NTH Nazario Sauros. Great video, great exposure. I had a lot of people come to WatchGauge and check out the watches, and many of them bought. So Brad, thank you so much. By the way, the NTH Nazario Sauro, I believe I only have 3 pieces left available for sale. Then the entire run of 50 pieces is completely sold out. Sidebar, don't fret guys, something else is coming your way. So in any case, thank you so much Brad for that. Next was Christopher Thorne over at the Watch Lounge. Now Christopher really only started his channel not too very long ago, but I think he's doing a great job. He's getting better and better on camera and with his videos, and again, he asked if maybe we can send some watches down to him. So in that case, I sent down the Sartory Billard. The Sartory Billard, if you haven't seen it yet, is that really cool French design watch with interchangeable bezels. So I sent 2 of those, a black dial and a white dial, down to Christopher. Did a great video. Again, thank you so much, Chris. Really appreciate your support. And finally, the inspiration of this video today, because I wanted to thank all these guys, which I have through email and whatnot, but I want to thank these guys publicly and give them a little bit of exposure if you guys aren't familiar with them. But today, a video dropped on Take Time with Patrick Marlett. So in this case, my good friend Ricardo over at the Urban Gentry Watch Club Facebook group, the YouGWC, Ricardo reached out to me and says, hey, I was chatting with Pat over at Take Time, and I suggested maybe reviewing an NTH Catalina, the Urban Gentry watch. Sent one of those over to Patrick. He actually did an unboxing video today that released. Then he spends about a week with the watch, and he's going to release a proper review after spending some time with the watch. So again, links to all those videos will be below, and I promise you it's not time wasted. You will enjoy the videos, you'll enjoy the content, and you will enjoy the guys who made the videos. So Tristano, Chris, Brad, and Patrick, thank you guys so much again for all your support and our newfound friendships that we've fostered over the last year and a half, and I look forward to working with you guys much more in the future. And to keep this video short and sweet, the only bit of news that I do want to mention is that I've got a whiteboard in my office. So this is the studio room I'm in now. I've got my office up front. In my office, I have a whiteboard. On that whiteboard, I have a handful of things that I'm working on and to keep certain tasks in the front of my mind. One of those sections, happens to be my favorite section, is a small list of brands that I am talking to with regards to being on WatchGauge.com. WatchGauge becoming an authorized retailer of these brands. Now typically this list is 2 or 3 brands long. Recently that list has grown to about 8 or 9. And I was looking at that list just a few minutes ago and I'm thinking to myself, gee, I'm really close to carrying at least 6 of these brands over the next few weeks. So that's just fair warning that over the next handful of weeks between now and the end of the year, and possibly 1 or 2 after the end of the year, we will be doing a bunch of videos on brand new brands to WatchGauge. These are brands that I really genuinely like, that I personally would want to own pieces from, which embodies all of the brands on WatchGauge. WatchGauge I put together and I am building and I am growing in the theme of these are all companies and all watches that I myself would love to own as a watch guy. Hopefully easing the questions in your mind of should I buy this watch or should I buy this micro brand? If it's on WatchGauge, I promise you it is a watch that I myself would be proud to own, and I'm sure you will too. So for now, I'm gonna make this video real short. As always, thank you guys so much for your support. Check out those videos below. I'll also have a link to the ocean crawler that I'm wearing and falling deeply in love with. And as always, I will ask you to subscribe to this channel, to like the video, drop comments in the bottom, man. I love speaking to you guys. And additionally, don't forget to like our Facebook group, follow us on Instagram, and all that social media stuff that helps WatchGauge become larger and bigger and allows me to get new brands and gives me the ability to be very fortunate to own and run this business and to chat with you guys. So goodbye for now. We'll talk to you very soon. Thank you so much for all your support and following and comments. I know and most importantly, buying watches. But thank you guys so much. We'll talk to you.